Hi, I'm Jamie from Sci-fi-vision. Thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it. It's nice to see you again, Stephen. It's been a while.
Hey, good.
So why don't you both start by just sort of teasing what's to come this season for your characters?
For me, it's a sort of simultaneously there is the rediscovery of relationships and of family and of, trying to reconnect with those relationships and at the same time letting them go. So, how does it feel to, as a mother, welcome your son home and then to realize that actually he's a man and, he lives without you and that's a really important rite of passage for both of you.
Stephen?
Yeah, I think there's a family reunion aspect. There's a friend reunion between Ian and Jamie. There's a kind of not necessarily a passing on of the mantle, but as Kristin says, with young Ian in particular, kind of letting go of young Ian and saying, look, go on your way, live your life, and live the best life that you can. And a kind of a real, it's bittersweet, but a real joy in that as well, knowing that as parents, you've done a great job and that your wee son is out there in this big, wide, scary world, enjoying himself and with a mohawk haircut as well, which he comes back with. And there's revelations as well. We find some big news out too. So, yeah.
Right. You both talk about the costumes and how they inform the decisions that you make. Just go again, Kristen and Stephen.
Yeah, God, I love the costume department. They're just such clever artists. One of the first conversations I overheard them having when I was getting my costume fitted was that young Jenny would have a very specific color palette, that it would be purples and kind of, um, much lighter shades, that, the materials would be slightly lighter to wear because she's got her life ahead of her. There's a kind of joyousness and an expansiveness to young Jenny, whereas when we meet her later, it's all earthy browns, grays, because she's very grounded. She's the matriarch, the fabrics are a bit heavier, a bit sturdier, and so when you put the costumes on, you're like, ah, I got this for free. It's glorious. Yeah, love them.
What about you, Stephen?
For the costumes. I mean, for me, obviously, the from the very beginning in season one, playing a character with a wooden leg informs so many of my choices, both the physicality, his energy, his demeanor, and then on top of that as well, the costume and the wig. You kind of when you're doing a period show, you get them on, and it changes the way you walk, it changes the way you sit, it changes the way you feel, and then combine that with the sets or the location. You're just in that world, and you have to remember that in terms of like as an actor, we've all got something for free, whatever that is. There's something that we just have naturally, like yourself, I guess you bring that for free. When you've got the costume and the wig as well, so much of the work is already done for you as well. It's like you have to remind yourself, don't have to, can just sit back on that, don't have to push too much.
Mm.
All right. We got about 30 seconds. Just quickly, you mentioned locations. What's both of your favorite location or set of the show?
My favorite location is the scene that I filmed with Sam Hewen in episode 10 of season 7.
All right, Kristen.
I love the library in Lallybroch. I want that library in my house.
Yeah, me too. All right. Well, thank you so much, both of you. I appreciate it. I enjoyed what we've seen so far of this season.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jamie.